Okay, so shared by the Eyewitness News, they say Lesotho grants licenses to mask Starlink. Hi, the name is Vadashi. Welcome to the African Time. This is something happening in Lesotho recently. It's believed that Starlink is almost in 26 countries in Africa, and then the latest one is Lesotho. Yeah, Lesotho have accepted the Elon Musk internet speed Starlink in their country. This was actually supposed to be one of the great things. It's actually cool that Africa or the world is actually embracing new technology and advanced data enhancement that people can actually mostly it have its benefits for education purposes, for internet speed, almost everything is actually cool. And then Lesotho is actually getting closer to the global stage, and also hopefully to get to have the good impact of technology and data to also know what's and then move their various types of economy and then their state. But when this was shared, I don't know why, but since South Africans were not happy seeing Lesotho actually being part of this Elon Musk thing. Okay, we'll see what South Africans were saying. Let's go. Okay, so well, this one came and says maybe SA should consider Ukrainizing Lesotho. Yo, what do you mean by maybe SA should consider Ukrainizing Lesotho? You're giving reference to what Russia is doing in Ukraine right now. I'm not saying war is good though. I condemn that, and I condemn that the people being killed. I condemned whatever is happening. Hopefully peace can prevail. But why are you saying you want to Ukrainize in Lesotho? Well, actually, let's dive inside and see what is actually happening between Lesotho and Elon Musk concerning this Starlink thing. Alright, so by the Eyewitness News, they say Lesotho grants licenses to mask Starlink. Okay, so the Eyewitness came and says Lesotho on Monday granted the licenses to tech billionaire Elon Musk Starlink satellite internet service, hours after denying it was fast tracking the process as part of US tariff concessions. The small African kingdom was hit this month with a tariff of 50% on goods exported to the United States, the highest for any single nation on President Trump's now paused reciprocal tariff list. The levies were reduced last week to 10% for a 90-day reprieve. The Lesotho Communication Authority said Starlink, owned by the Trump's close advisor, Musk made its application in April 2024 and will be issued with a license valid for 10 years. Okay, so now you guys have noticed this. Okay, that is whole thing concerning now. Trump actually gave Lesotho 50% tariff to them, but the highest in almost every country that was ever, apart from China though, apart from the trade war with China, was Lesotho was having the highest one in the world with 50%. But hey, guess what? The whole thing is Lesotho has given Elon Musk 10 years license to have Starlink to operate in Lesotho. That's how the deal is, and that's how things are going between Lesotho and the US president and also Trump as well. Okay, but South Africans, what was wrong? See this. This one says 50% tariffs. Next thing, Starlink is granted license. Doesn't this smell of bullying and extortion? Or is this what's called business? Okay, South African is saying that the next thing, you guys were having a 50% tariff, although now it has been deprived to 10% due to the 90 days pause by Donald Trump. Now he's also asking that, and then seconds later, there's a Starlink being granted in your country. Aren't you guys being extorted or being bullied? A South African asking the Lesotho people, you guys need to answer that. Are you guys being extorted or you're being bullied by these big guys? Okay, that is Elon and then his man Trump. Well, again, this one says I mean, at this point, Lesotho is becoming a threat to AC's national security. Whoa, that's South African, dude. Again, this one says we need to expel Lesotho. They don't even pay rent, but they flirt with our enemies. Lesotho, you need to expel Lesotho because they don't even pay rent and they are flirting with your enemies. Who is your enemy? A South African? Well, lastly, this one says, seriously, Lesotho has it before us thanks to ANC. Well, these kind of takes or comments actually showcase different types of perspective and then how people actually understand this issue. Some people believe that Lesotho have betrayed South Africa. Others also seem to believe that Lesotho is being bullied to accept all these terms. And again, someone also believed that what is actually even wrong with the ANC having Starlink in South Africa maybe is the cause of ANC, that is how even Lesotho are even having the Starlink before South Africa. So these are different part of stories or sides that you need to choose from. But you can also share your point of view in the comment section, and I'll be so glad to read it for you. So the whole thing today is that Lesotho, the West Africa, So the whole thing for you to know is that Lesotho, that is a Southern African country, is now the newly admitted member to be part of the Starlink family. Thank you for your time.